Good afternoon, everybody. This is Blue Table Talk, and I'm your host, your girl, Deborah Jones. And we got some good for you tonight. But before we even talk to these guys, we're going to do some housekeeping. I know you guys have already voted. If not, you have like 30 more minutes. So you need to rush on out there, vote. Those lines are long. If you go to Rogers Park, I just saw it on television, and it is long. And I know everywhere else is they're probably rushing in there, trying to get in there. But you need to vote. Put your voice out there through your hands and vote. And let's get this election on. We are voting for the national and as well as local. Local is very important because this is your city. And so you need to put the right people in their position. I know you've already heard about what's going on as far as what they're doing, what they say they're going to do. But as always, we need to hold them accountable for what they say. A lot of times they say stuff and don't do it. So I don't know if they have gone to the 4-year term or what, are they still at the 2-year term? I have to look into it. You guys know what are they in the 4-year term with the election with their seats right now, or is they still in 2 years?
Which particular
The local.
I'm not sure. I know the county commissioners right now, they're every 2 years as of right now.
Yes, but I know they're trying to get into the 4-year term. So if it hadn't gotten there yet, you'll know when. But however many years they're supposed to be in office, hold them accountable for those years they're supposed to be in office. Okay, so like I said, you have 30 more minutes. Well, now 25 more minutes to go out there and vote, but you can do it. We can do it. So let's go ahead and do voice our opinion into what's going on. Okay, so tonight we have on Isaac Mouton and Tyrone Cormier, and they're going to speak to us about their event that's coming up this Friday. And so, I mean, I'm excited and I'm ready. I'm ready to put my happy feet on and see what's going on. So, guys, how's it going? Isaac and I'm sorry. Pastor Tyrone. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's calling me T. Good looking. What my wife called.
I don't want disrespect. So
we doing. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Okay. Cannot complain. Cannot complain there, man. You know, we're preparing for the Daddy Daughter Dance. So this week is always pretty busy there for us leading up to it. And but I cannot complain, man. Besides Daddy Daughter Dance, before we came on the air, I told you Ike tried to warn me about some other things with raising girls. They're expensive. So besides that,
so they want this and that, and they want it now. Want it now. So let's speak about the Daddy and Daughter Dance that's coming up. Or do you want, first of all, introduce yourselves, because a lot of people do not know Isaac Mouton. A lot of people do not know Tyrone Cormier Jr. So, and go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Got it, Ike.
Yeah, all right. I'm Isaac Mouton, born and raised here in Beaumont, and just one of the organizers and helpers with the Daddy Daughter Dance. We've been doing this dance for, what's it been, about 4 years now? I know we skipped 1 year.
I think this is 4 years. I think
4 years, and we always get a good reception and get some good feedback from the community, and it's been growing and it's got to the point. I don't know about T, but I know I got a couple phone calls and some messages right around January. It's like, where do I reserve? We hadn't even put the link up yet, so it's something people get excited about, and I'm happy to do it. Happy to do it and for the community.
Right.
Go ahead, T.
Yeah, so Tyrone Cormier, similar to Ike here, man, was born and raised here in Beaumont. I was reared in the prestigious streets of the Pere Orchard there.
I'm sorry.
No, I mean, what you say, Miss Shaw?
South Side.
Can't leave out the north. Can't leave out the north, but y'all.
Yeah, but no, raised here. Went off to school to Sam Houston. Met my wife, and we had an opportunity for several places. We knew we kind of wanted to stay in Texas there, man. But I kind of convinced her, wore her down, and dragged her back to Beaumont. And man, we've been back, part of a church, a 519 church, and just trying to make a difference in our community. Like I said, I got 2 daughters. I'm just trying to hopefully see the place that we're in, create some type of community that's going to be of benefit to those girls as well. And likewise with Ike, it's similar mindset. The church is kind of sponsored events and things, but it's along that same vein as us as men. We're just trying to be better husbands, be better men, be better fathers. And Ike may go into more details, but Ike had started something like this done in Killeen or Temple, something like that. And he shot out the idea, we kind of started brainstorming, and we went from there.
I know when you guys first brought it out, it was a daddy-daughter. And so and so I know last I thought, well, why they always do daddy daughter? What about no sons? I mean, we have sons too. They need a little love. So
I mentioned those phone calls and stuff earlier. That's the type of phone calls that we were getting, inboxes, and we were seeing people in the stores, and what about us and the mothers. And so we were tired of these death threats, man. We were tired. So we kind of put our heads together. We'll see how it goes. And furthermore, some of the mothers were showing up anyway. They were showing up anyway.
And you couldn't put them out, huh?
Yeah. No. We wasn't touching that. At least not me. Maybe Ike. Maybe.
Ike. So how did this originate from?
Well, it was something that we lived in Temple, Texas for a while. I was military, and the job I'm currently with is always traveling. We usually move around a lot. So we were in Temple, and I went with my daughters. My daughters had a big flyer and everything. We went with my daughters, and it was a big, beautiful thing. Theirs was sponsored. The city put theirs on along with HEB. HEB and the city partnered to create theirs together. And such a beautiful thing. When we moved back to Beaumont, my daughters were looking at me like, because we're going every year in Temple, and they're looking at me like, Dad, we're going to Daddy Daughter Dance. Like, well, they don't have that here. So I kind of shot the idea to T, like, I think this will be good. This is something that'll be good for the community. This will be something that'll be good for families. And, T didn't reject. He said, let's make it happen. And that's kind of how I got all started, man. We shot out the idea. I think we probably went a little overboard on the very first one because we had a castle and all kinds of stuff.
Usually anything with glitter. I think I seen some of that glitter. It was 4 years later. I think I seen some of that glitter.
But it turned out really, really, really special. And then after that, like the families were big. Like I said, they were asking for it after that. So it's something I really enjoy. I think the families enjoy.
Absolutely.
Wait, do you think it brought families together or something?
I think it's helped. Go ahead, T. I think it's helped.
No, I just didn't hear the question. Go ahead. You got it. You heard it.
Oh, I think it's helped to bring families together. We've seen, and T can share a lot of stories over the last 4 years of things we've seen with the fathers and the daughters. I know one family, one of the guys who were inboxing me, I know his daughter's been going since they were like tiny, like 3, and they're still begging. I think he told me every time they see the event center, she's like, we go to the Daddy Daughter Dance like every time they see the event.
And they're going over there for that reason. Yeah.
She had such a great time. So as fathers, for me as a father, like my oldest daughter, she's like really she's really a girl. She's girly, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it was really hard for me to connect, but going to this dance and sit down and eat, it kind of opened the door to more conversations with them. It gave me opportunity to spend that one-on-one time with my daughters and kind of get to know them a little bit better. And them know me a little bit better too, because there's things, I'm not always the bossy, angry dad making them do chores. They understand like, hey, I can have fun too,
right,
and enjoy myself. So I think from my personal experience, it has helped me to get closer with my daughters get closer with me.
So really, anyone could participate. I mean, even though it's not their child or whatever, they could still participate in the event. Or like bring a niece or somebody like that or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So me and Ike we were talking again. As this get closer, we're just having these mini conversations, kind of meetings on the go there, and we were joking about. I'm fired from picking the song selection, but I went back to for one of our 360 boots, the song that was playing in the background. But I went back to look to find the actual song, and in that little 360 boot, I think I had like 4 or 5 girls in that picture with me. My daughters, my niece, some of their friends, and things like that. And we see similar things like that. We see grandfathers bringing their granddaughters,
Right?
A bunch of different things like that. So absolutely, we one of the goals. There's several factors that are going on there, but one of the goals is that we're hoping kids get used to seeing active fathers. So however they got to get in this room, are not only active fathers but active males that are protectors, that love them, that care for them. We want them to see the glittered castle, and we want them to see all of the sugary treats and all of that stuff. But that's one of the subliminal things that we're hoping that they walk out of there with. And really, really quick, Ms. Jones, you asked about, I think, the impact on the family or something, and I had to grab my phone. This was a screenshot I took of it was actually a mother. This was 2022. So that's when this one was. And yes, the mother was there. So I'm telling you, they be coming, Ms. Jones. They've been coming. Yeah, she taking all the pictures and everything. But she said, last night was one for the books. I just screenshot it. I didn't get her permission, so I'm gonna keep their names out of it. But the dad and their daughter she said their names, attended the daddy-daughter dance hosted by the 519 Church. It was simply fabulous. Their daughter was met in the parking lot and driven to the front entrance in a fine Corvette. Her dad met her at the entrance to escort her into the building. She was dressed in red with a smile that spoke volumes. Then here's the part I'm trying to read it without saying names. The very highlight of my evening was not the dancing, the Corvette, nor the carriage ride, the horse and carriage ride, but the affirmation task placed on the tables outdoor near the waterfront. Although there were several tasks, the dad and the daughter engaged in the task of the dad expressing to his daughter 5 things he loved about her. I walked away to allow them this time. This one hit home for me. So again, there's several little stations there, things like that are going on throughout the night.
Right.
And it is. We saw one last year, because for me and Ike, it's dual. Ike has 3 daughters, and I have 2, and usually some friends running around. But not only are we trying to be present with them, but we also kind of try to keep an eye on the night. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that the crazy nobody. So, but I was outside I think I was in the line for the horse and carriage, and they had this one guy, and his mom was there with him. I think I shared this with you. And it was like this guy had never been alone with his own kid before. His mom was initiating him. Hey, y'all stand there taking pictures. Hey, put your arm around him. Hey, do this. And I was sitting there like, man, nonetheless, whatever. We don't know the family dynamics, but the fact that we could be a part of this guy trying to initiate that process. So you see all kind of stuff there.
Yes. So if they come, not if, when they come on Friday night, what's all entailed in it? I mean, as far as the rides, as far as the music, as far as everything, what would they say?
Yeah. Well, first off, we're gonna have the amazing Southeast Texas line dancers.
Oh yeah. Yes. Yes, Miss Jones. I saw. We know Mrs. Meadows. We know Miss Meadows. So we have this registration thing, and since it's these notifications, and that's one of my coworkers. Right. And so I said, "Hey, Miss Meadows, I seen you signed up." She said, "Yes, I'm with the line dance," and she started dancing right then. And I said, "Wait, some of that for Friday. Hey, some of that for Friday." My bad. All right, go ahead there. Yeah, but
yeah. And they're gonna, like you said, they always set the party off. The line dancers do a fabulous job of getting everybody involved and learning the steps. As long as they're not doing it to me one, I'm going to be out there until they do this to me one day. I can't do the rest.
We're gonna help you out. We're gonna help you out.
But we had the line dances there. We got the horse and carriage, which is always a big thing for everybody. I always love that. So they'll get to go ride the horse and carriage downtown Beaumont. We have a candy bar, which is always big. We'll be having food. Chick-fil-A help bring some food there. So we'll have some snacks and stuff. We'll have a 360 photo booth. We'll have a couple other photo booths. T, you can go over the stations that we're gonna have set up. T.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, like Ike said, some of the photo booth stations there. Last year, and Mrs. Meadows' actual class came out and did this last year, but we had some stations for the how would you call it? They got to do like a which one is for your fingers, Miss Jones?
Manicures.
Manicures. Which one you get the fingers?
Finger manicure.
Yeah, manicure. So they did this kind of waxing treatment and treated the girls' hands, and it was really, really nice. I'm trying to see if they can do our feet this year for some of the guys, you know. And but also we are going to have our affirmation stations as well. You know, we got to do. I want to do a better job being a little bit intentional about it, but just slowing down. Yes, the dancing is fun, and you know, the dressing up in the pictures. But hopefully, we're using this moment to, for one, build some muscle memory. That this is not something that I do just one night where you know, I open to my daughters, or in this case, my kids, our sons, and let them know how much we love them, things that we value about them, and affirm them. And you know, may I at a prayer station, you know, just where you pray with your kids and things like that. But you know, the night is a combination of just a bunch of different things there. Where ultimately we're wanting to build that dynamic, that relationship between fathers, daughters, and mothers and sons, and whatever the night may look like, it, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if we have whole families out. That, you know, that's what it's about. So yes, ma'am. Real quick request too, Ms. Jones. There, I need to know: are y'all planning on doing that Texas Hold'em? Do y'all have any type of dance to that Beyonce's?
I mean, there are so many.
Okay, I just.
If you want us to do it, I would teach it to them tomorrow night.
Well, whatever you do, I personally, I'm gonna just hang on when we get off here for about 15-20 minutes when we get, you know, when the live ends here, and I just want you to walk me through some tonight here. I have my shoes right over there.
You know we have practice tomorrow night, right?
Practice tomorrow.
Practice tomorrow night.
What's tomorrow? Wednesday?
What you got tomorrow night?
We have a quick volunteer meeting, but maybe I could come on in. Now, do I need to stretch? What time? Where is it at?
You will need to stretch.
and I would learn one tonight, so I can teach it tomorrow. But before I go on with the podcast, let me talk to my listening audience, because I don't want to leave them out, because I need them to share what we're talking about, because they need to hear what's going on Friday night. Good afternoon, y'all. Thank you for joining me in Blue Table Talk. If you're not on the comment section page, please transfer over to the comment and say hello to Tyrone and to Isaac, and let me know so I can give you a shout out. Hey, Sonia. Hey, Terrence. Terrence said, "What's up, Ike?" And hey, Cheryl Chambers, Elizabeth LeBlanc. Hey, you guys, thank you for joining us tonight. Go ahead and hit that share button on your computer or your cell phone or whatever. Hit share and let everybody know that we have Isaac and Tyrone on tonight, and they're with the mother, son, daughter, daddy, daughter event that's going on Friday night. I got that right, did I? so that they can know what's happening, and they can. It's not too late to enroll, right? Is it?
No, registration's still open.
No, it's still open.
Still open. So they need to and you have to register in order to be there, right? Or what?
Yes. Must be registered.
You must be registered. So if you haven't registered, let me put the registration up there. Okay, you want y'all put it or want me to put it?
I can, while one of y'all figuring it out there, I can just say the information as well while y'all figuring it out as well.
Go ahead.
Oh, there.
No, that's different.
But while y'all figuring out, yes, just go to the 519, the THE, the number 5, the word 19.com. And you'll see it right on there. Big old flyer to the left, Daddy Daughter Dance. You click on it. Don't be startled. This event is absolutely free. But you're going to see it. It says something like purchase ticket or something that insinuates that it's a cost. It's not a cost. Just keep clicking and you'll see there. You'll put your information in. The ticket is it's absolutely free. If you are coming out, you put all the information, all the individuals coming with you, and then if you want to volunteer, there's an area on there for that as well. And so it literally maybe takes 30 seconds, a minute, or something like that, just to do that.
Okay, so Tyrone, you started something. I'm just gonna let you know right now. You started something.
What we got?
Somebody just said, "Can you see me the video of the Texas two-step?"
Uh-oh.
So that's look at it.
Uh-oh.
Well, listen though, but you said something too though, and I want to make it interesting. If you said you got to learn something tonight, if you're learning it tonight, I need really about a month to really grasp it down. So
no, I make it easy for tell him, Isaac, I make it easy for you guys, right?
She makes it real easy for us, but you better be ready to work and have your big bottle of water.
Man.
I make it easy because somebody had already requested me to teach a Tamil dance. So I'm like, what? Amen.
And I don't really I don't know how to say, because I'm 3% Cuban too, Miss Jones, but I really don't have no rhythm though, Miss.
That's okay. That's okay.
I mean, I can.
We're not worried about that. We got you.
Okay, Miss
No
Jones, that's what you tell me.
No excuse.
You hear? I don't kick me off the dance floor on Friday night, Miss. Hey, go on over there.
We got you. Anybody, if you know Reese, she'll tell you we got you. So let me see if this is right. What I have on here, and you're gonna see. I hope you say it's right. That's right.
Yes, man. That's right.
All right.
Yep. Go to that link. Go to that link. Make sure you're registered. That registration is also for volunteers too. It's not just for those wanting to attend. If you want to volunteer, we still need plenty of volunteers, plenty of help.
Absolutely.
Register to volunteer also. If you can't come in the afternoon, we'll need some help setting up in the morning. You can come in the morning and help us.
Yeah.
We always need some help. Like I said, this is an absolutely free event. Food is free, rides are free, everything is free. Any kind of help would be appreciated.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Okay. I think we have, and we have to emphasize this again. This year it's going to be sons and mothers, but in the past, because we know that we've had a place where it's nothing but girls, that you don't want to think this way, but we're not in the. Some people always don't have the best intentions, so we do take security pretty serious. This is one of the reasons why we're asking people to register, so that we can give you a band, so that we can know these things. But we have a guy. We take security pretty serious, man. So we try to watch all back doors and things like that. We try to funnel everybody through one entrance and send them out of one entrance, just because we want to ensure that it's a safe night. We will have cops there, Beaumont Police Department will be there as well. And so we're gonna have a good time in a safe and secure environment. Ma'am?
Is there an age limit or what?
That's always tricky. That's always tricky. We kind of. What you about to say?
We try to keep it 0 to 18. I know there's always some older folks asking, can they bring their parents and stuff for this dance, and also for, like I say, for the safety of the kids. We don't want any grown folks running over the little girls or anything like that. So this one is just strictly for kids 0 to 18. Is what's invited.
Now I know I looked through some of the registrations. I ain't gonna say nothing, but I know I seen some. It's just how the mothers were sneaking in there, Miss Jones. I got a feeling a few of them gonna sneak
because you're gonna have something. You might as well get ready.
Sneak their grown sons in there, and then one of the concerns, I think Ike was expressing this concern. He didn't want them, people try to use this as no hookup spot here. These mothers try to, hey, my son's single, and I see you got a great stepfather. He likes long walks in the park. He's good at helping with math homework. So we'll see, man. We want it to be a great environment, but we keeping the kids and some of the things 0 to 18 in mind is who the event is catered to.
Oh, okay. So I guess if they come, they just come because I know you got somebody on your list that's over 18.
Yeah. I don't know. Just we I'm telling you, y'all don't want to see our top. I don't know where we got our top flight security guard stationed at. You know, that's where we got it at right now. But I'm telling you, y'all don't want to run into
it. You guys are awesome. As a school teacher, I always love seeing parents involved with their children. It makes all the difference in the world. God bless you both.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, Ms. Chambers.
Should be a lovely event. Yeah, it is. Speed dating at the dance.
No speed dating. Focus on your children. Focus on your kids.
I'm old school. So what's speed dating?
I tell you what, there, man. I think I got a little experience, man, hosting some speed dating and some. I know we was doing the Perspective podcast, man. He made a couple of promises to the candidates. I ain't gonna say the candidate name to get them hooked up. So y'all, hey, listen, y'all catch Ike at the dance. Let him know y'all want, maybe host a community-wide speed dating about Big Ike. What she do? Cowboy name, Ike? What's your rodeo name?
Natural, man. The natural cowboy.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to call Aaron after the podcast. So Aaron, what you talking about speed date, girl?
After this event, while you're there, in between those four walls at the Civic Center, focus on your kids.
Focus on what's going on. Why we out here tonight? That'll work. That would work. So I'm excited. I'm ready. Yeah. I'm ready to do it. At least we have, like I said, we got practice tomorrow, and so I use a line dance on Wednesday and Thursday nights. But I had to cut out Thursday because we coming to you guys on Friday. So I didn't want to wear them out. Next thing you know, they're going to say, "Where can you go? You mess us up on Thursday." I ain't do it.
I know the few times when I was wore out for about 3 weeks, Miss Deborah.
You ain't been back. We're gonna have to get Tyrone out there.
Yeah. He came to our other friend Josh Lamb. He hosts a all-star game, and I came to deliver something. I think he came from that. And Josh said, "Man, it looked like he was playing in that game." He was all screaming and everything. And come to find out, I think he had came from Line Dance.
We'll have a big event tomorrow. I think tomorrow night we're getting the proclamation from the city. So
awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. So we've been doing a lot of good things. Trying to anyway. Like we're not talking about line dance tonight. We're gonna talk about the mother and daddy. Okay, mother and daddy. There might be a little daddy out there for me. I'm just kidding.
No. Listen, welcome to the Blue Table Talk. I want to if you're out there today, if you have got great income, you've a great father, a great education.
Absolutely.
What you like? Long walks down the beach, and inquisitive tastes like to travel. Please send the inbox.
Send the
inbox. Miss Deborah Jones.
Y'all got to smoke them over first. No, you can go.
Yes. Do they have to have the original set team, or do you matter if they just got some work done? Does it matter? Are you good?
No, keep them all out. No, go team stay in the right time. Y'all just kidding. That's the messing with me. Okay. Okay, let's go back to the mother and son. Why did you I know you said you put it there because a lot of mothers kept saying why you want to let the sons come in or why we can't do this or whatever. So what really triggered it off? Was it that or just feeling sorry for the mothers and the sons?
No,
honestly, they wore us out, Miss Deborah. They wore.
Yeah. I know it's voting season. I don't want to put nobody out there, but Judge Naomi Showers. I saw her somewhere, and I said, "Hey, she had sponsored last year and some other things." And she's like, about time, about time. So no, really though. I mean, I think as each year, Ike, maybe you can speak to this, correct me if I'm wrong there, but kind of as each year went on, the mothers just started getting braver and braver. I think last year it was just literally the whole family. They was just sitting there. She didn't even try to hide it. Like the first year, the mothers kind of came with their little cameras, and they'll just kind of try to not be seen, but they were still there. Last year, one lady was just, can y'all hand me some? Can y'all bring some fruit to this table? Oh man, you gotta go over there to the table. But go right over there. I mean, they weren't trying to hide it. So, I mean, and ultimately, if you've been around Ike, Ike does a lot of things probably behind the scenes. There's things that he don't put out as much for the community.
Yes, he does.
We ultimately just want to see our community better. Right. One of the angles is that we do believe in manhood and fatherhood. We do think that, man, that is some of the greatest responsibilities that God has given us as men. And so, yes, initially it started up with us just wanting to make this impact on our daughters. But essentially, again, the family is right there, the family dynamic. So again, that's not saying that whole families, there may be single mothers, single fathers, there may be whatever in there, but any opportunity we get to pour into the next generation, build up the family dynamics, I think we're grateful and we want to be good stewards. And so I think that was just kind of the natural progression, of the daddy-daughter dance. Now, let me put a warning out there. If it get a little rowdy in there or something break out this year, we're going to blame it on the mothers and the sons. And we're going back. We're going back.
You got to always be cool.
Yeah. I just want to add the dance. I mean, we start planning the dance like immediately after this dance. We probably take a couple weeks off, and then we're already talking about, okay, what we're going to do for next year's theme, what we're going to have. Right. And it takes, we spend a lot of time planning, it takes a lot of energy, a lot of resources and everything to put this together. So we've been wanting to do a mother and son dance, but like I said, we put a lot of energy and a lot of time, a lot of money and all kinds of things into just making this one dance come true. So we need some help. I won't be afraid to say, you won't be too proud to say that. We need some help. And if you want to, if there's a group that would like to do a separate, hey, we're fully support y'all and and make sure it happens. But like I said, it takes a lot.
Yeah. It takes a lot. It does. It takes a lot. Like I said, for one, we have to get on it right after this because my God, these people talk about there's nothing to do in the city here, but I'm telling you, that doggone event center is booked. So we got to book this early just to get the event center or the civic center. But also, we're thinking about themes. Usually, what you say, probably 2 months afterwards, we probably kind of got next year's theme down, and we're kind of rocking and rolling. But also, it does. Our church is a smaller church. They've done a phenomenal job. I always tell them this, supporting and giving towards this. Isaac, man, a lot of things, I haven't seen his wife there in a while there because usually I'd be afraid she gonna knock me out because Ike is spitting so much, but Ike gives a lot of his personal resources to make these events happen as well. Him and his wife, him and his family, I'm joking, but him and his wife as well give a lot to these resources. His kids, all of our kids come out and serve and things like that, preparing. So it does take a lot. We try to be very careful and tactful how we act, but I'm telling you, if you guys want to contribute to it, I'm telling you, it's a great event, and I guarantee you, it's this is it's going towards the daddy-daughter dance, and man, we've been trying to pitch this idea to the city for the last 2 years. We've been trying to take this over.
Take it over.
I need to get me in one of them selfies with Roy West or something, even AJ, somebody. I got to get somebody. We've been trying to pitch this to the city because initially, like Ike said, he saw the city put this on. But again, this also speaks to the testament of a community. When we see something that we want to make an impact, we've pulled together these last 4 years and made it happen.
Right. Right.
Yeah. And that's a big up to the community because all of these events, and I don't know if you ever been to one. I don't know if people, this is not like a little birthday party with plastic or balloons or like, it is a huge event. Imagine like a huge wedding almost type of event that we put together. And a lot of times I've been here. I've been here. Like, I don't know how we're going to get it done. And then I get a phone call from somebody in the community. Hey, I want to contribute. Hey, can I donate this? Hey, do y'all need this? I'll give that. So, big ups to Beaumont and the community. I know we get a lot of slack from people saying Beaumont has some great people here. And they always come out. 409 family, Danielle Sutton.
Oh, yeah.
Multiple other churches call us and everybody. So they do a great job of helping to make sure that this is a successful night.
Well, and also too, I was talking to the 100 Black Men of Beaumont a few weeks ago, Mr. Threets, in fact, and there was another gentleman that he put on the phone. I'm sorry, I can't remember his name at the time, but one of the guys, one of their first questions was like, well, who's putting this on? Who's hosting it? And I was a little reluctant to answer the question, not for any particular reason, but it did remind me of just like, hey man, in the past, we don't care. Like, yes, we're sending some sponsorship. I mean, we're sending people to register through the church because that's a landing spot website that we already have up, man. But we really don't care. We just want to put this on for the community. And in the past, we've had multiple organizations. And I would hope next year, if the city doesn't pick it up, but man, it could be the line dancers, it could be Magnolia's Finest. We don't care. We just want to put something on for the city and make this impact on some of these future generations.
I think by you guys going on different podcasts and going to different churches and going even city council meetings. Y'all could go to city council meetings and let them know what's going on. The resources. Beaumont has the resources.
Mm-hmm.
You just need to go out. We just know how to tap into it. And so now that you're on here tonight, maybe someone on here tonight say, "Look, I got you. What you need." Even volunteer wise, you need volunteers as well, right? And so they'll come on and say, we got you, whatever you guys need. A lot of people like to see what's going on. Once they see what's going on, hey, I'm into it next year. That's what they do. That's how we do. But I know you guys have done it. I know you guys have done it for at least 4 years because I remember when y'all did it the first year and the second year and the third year, now in the fourth year. So it's gonna work. It's gonna work. You got look, guys. They also I met them. We met each other through podcasting. I came out in 2020. I don't know how long they were out before then, and then I get a text that for all of us to come together and be one. And that's what we did. The mayor, that's what we did.
Locals,
yeah. So they were run for mayors, and we had this big old. I think we was at Sugars that night.
Yeah, we were at Sugars.
Yeah.
And we did that. We did that. And that's how we met. And ever since I've met them, and I know that they have been wonderful to me. Very respectful and everything. I never heard say, "Hey, girl," or how people call us girls now. I tell them, "Men, I'm not your girl."
Oh,
but they, Tyron and Isaac have been very respectful. They've done things. We've done things together. And y'all, if they come out and say they need resources, If they come out and say we need volunteers, they need volunteers. Let's go. Let's do the real thing. Help them out. If I know everybody don't have whatever it takes, but it is what it is. Be the volunteer. Help out. Just a lend a hand, a smile, whatever. So this event is happening Friday night at the Civic Center. The time? What's the time?
6 to 8.
6 to 8. What time doors open?
6. Not 6, but we're probably usually people again.
They come early.
They come early. We'll be ready to take them at 5:30. We'll have our registration table and everything up at 5:30 there. The night does go by fast. Now, again, I don't know if it's just because we moving around a lot, but man, it's a lot happening, and that 6 to 8 is going to go by fast. So tell them get on out there, man. Come on out.
Carriage ride, it goes all night long.
Yeah, we try to run it to the entire time of the event. In years past, it cost us a little bit, but they were running because the line was so long, it would run a little longer, and they charge for that. But we've we tried to alleviate that. I think last year, one of those years, we had like 2 drop-off stations to kind of help with that. And so yes, ma'am.
So how much does it cost for the carriage? You have to pay to get on there or what?
Yeah, they cost to come out. Yeah,
to come down.
No,
but it's free. No, it's free at everything at the event.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, everything is free.
That.
Yeah, everything.
I'm
is
sorry,
free
I misunderstood the question, Ms. Jones. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, no, the entire night, nothing.
Yeah.
If you charge for something, probably let me or Ike know you wasn't supposed to be charged. Somebody to catch you in the parking lot and scam you there. So. Oh, I wanted to mention too that I don't know her new name right now, but so when Ike says that this is a whole community effort, there's people like Sister B, who made this drink formerly known as Paradise Punch. She's since changed the name. I don't know if she's going through some trademarks up with it, but she's made the punch for us, I think, the last 2 or 3 years, and this punch is good. Now it may spike up your blood pressure and your diabetes and all that, but you got the weekend to recover. But she makes, she brings this little lady, man, she brings and then she tells us bring our own little cart. She puts some stuff to the side for us and everything. But people like her, she reaches out 2 months. She touches base with me about every 2 months throughout until the dance. She just called me. So she's ready. People, individuals like her. I think I got a call from Delilah. An individual in the community has a garden and some different things she's gonna donate. Chick-fil-A, man, I want to thank them. Chick-fil-A has been, man, very, very helpful for us. They let us host the Spirit Nights. All of those funds go towards this, and then they've been donating the food, are helping us at least discount rates, and then some instances just giving us food for these events and things like that. So there may be some people we're missing there, but I'm telling you, there's a bunch of people that contribute to make events like this happen.
Let me go to back to our listeners and see what they're saying. Cheryl Williams says, "Good evening. Good evening. All right, Daddy." For me, she said that's an awesome vision. Angela, hey Angela, I just met Angela. Angela says, "I actually took on a workstation so I can attend with my trend. I don't like to be left out. I'll hand out candy again this year." Okay, that's what Angela said. Lottie Michael says, "I share with my friend's pastor." Dr. Williams said, "This is such an inspiration." And Beulah Norman said, "Keep your program going." Amen. Okay. I didn't want. Aaron says, "That's right. Focus. I guess that's what that dating life.
That's what I was told y'all. That's what I was told y'all.
So that dating life.
Just want to remind everybody that daddy and daughter is for fathers, not big daddy. I can't guarantee you're gonna find big daddy.
I heard y'all say daddies, and I heard y'all say something about some sugar, and I just went say I need a sugar daddy. No.
No way, that's not it. So once again, we're going to talk about the event night, what's going on, and because I know there are people who just now coming in on the podcast, and so just give them like a little rundown on it. Either one of you guys, just a little rundown.
Okay. Yeah. So again, this Friday, March 8th, at the Civic Center from 6 to 8. I do want to emphasize it's at the Civic Center. In the years past, we've had it at the Event Center,
right.
But this year's at the Civic Center, 6 to 8. You come on out. Dads and their daughters, mothers and their sons. The theme is a Great Gatsby theme. We're gonna have some classic cars there that you can take pictures with. Don't get into people's cars. You may get sued there, but we're gonna have a classic theme. We have Miss Tanae, who's been doing decorations for us. Man, the first year she did it, I'm telling you, when I say it looks like she does a great job, but she does decorations beautiful. She's gonna be doing some decorating. And so you're going to come in. It's going to have that kind of 1920s ball, kind of old ballroom kind of feel. Going to have a lot of dancing, a lot of different stations to take pictures, make some memories, stations, affirmation stations. DJ, now I've heard. We just got to see Friday night. I can neither deny nor confirm if they're going to have a live band. Okay, I don't know. There may or may not be, but we will have a DJ, Jonathan Martin, with I think it's DJ Jams or Jam DJs that's been doing it for us the past couple of years. He does a phenomenal job getting everybody involved. But I'm telling you, you're going to have a great time. You're going to make a lot of memories. And get ready. According to Miss Jones, there's gonna be some sweating when we're dancing and going on. So we're gonna have a good time.
Hey, you know what? I can make you sweat. Now, who's the DJ?
Jonathan Martin.
Okay.
Ike has already sent the play some songs that I didn't look all the way through, but I didn't see the Texas hold them in there. But I can double look there, Miss Jones, but no, he sent.
I'm gonna go to bed early now. Now I gotta go learn to dance.
No, don't learn it because if it's gonna take you a night, it's gonna take me too much. Just don't worry about it. Keep what you got in your. But Jonathan Martin, actually, he's a youth pastor in this area as well. Great guy, and he's been. I mean, he does. I'm telling you, he does a great job. One year, he led what's that line, like a train line all the way out there.
Train.
Yeah, brought everybody with the dads and their daughters, and we was all just kicking, and then the security guy was about ready to kick it. He was about ready to lock all of us out because we broke protocol. but we have a good time. We do. I'm sure he's going to kick off the Soul Train line. Is that what they call it?
Yeah, Soul Train line.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And we go with our daughters and stuff, and. So
he plays a good mix of everything. I mean, he does sing-alongs. We're doing TikTok dancing, the line dance. We're doing everything out there. We something for everybody. Trust me, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, and looking back at the pictures there, you talking about pictures and stuff, man. We can see you some of the posts from your page there, just from the years past. Me and Ike was talking, it's been very diverse. It's a good representative of Southeast Texas. I mean, you see white, you see Hispanics, you see blacks, you see Asians, you see it all up in there that night. You're gonna see a great representation. We saw one guy one year had on like a zebra suit or something, but it was jean though. I don't know. I still try to figure that combination out, but he had and man, he was dancing and having a good time. And I saw him, in fact, I saw him in like a Dollar General or a store later or something, and we kind of had some talks like that. And again, there's so many memories we can share with you. But I bumped into so many guys. A guy one in the convenience store, my man was holding a 24 pack. I didn't even know they made 24 packs of beers, but my man was holding one. And I talked to him, and he said, "Hey man, I remember." He said, "Hey man, keep me in prayer, man. Just some things going on, some different family dynamics." And he opened up right there with me in that store. But it was because we remembered each other from that daddy-daughter dance, and we were able to have that moment and kind of hopefully encourage him and things like that. So plenty of stories of fathers, and this year we're hoping to, some of those mothers get to make some of those memories as well with their sons.
Yeah, did you take a picture of him, of the guy with the
zebra? It's in there somewhere because every now and then I come across it. You know what I'm talking about, Ike?
Yeah, I got a picture of it. One of my boys. He was having a great time with his daughter.
We like a little good laugh.
Nah, he was. Listen, man, he was having, and that's what you love to see, man. You see dads when they do that Soul Train line and several other moments. You see dad because listen, I don't have no rhythm, but you see dads out there and. In a sense, making a fool of themselves to make sure that their daughters are having a good time, and that's one of the things that the nights are about. My aunt, Pastor Savannah Broussard, she was Church of Philadelphia. They were partners there, right. And so she said she shared she was sitting in the car and she seen a guy pull up, and the wife or something, the mom had already had the kids there dressed. He jumped out the truck. Took off his what are those things that they wear in the plant? His Nomex. His Nomex. Jumped out his Nomex, threw his boots in the back, changed real quick in the parking lot, ran, grabbed his daughters, and walked into to the event. So it's things like that. All kind of amazing things are going to be happening throughout the night.
It might be a little teary night. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Wow. I hope he wear that zebra suit tomorrow on Friday.
I tell you what, that Civic Center is it's a little bit more spacious than the event center, but I tell you what, he walk in, you're gonna see him.
I was saying, y'all gonna see Sit down, Deborah Jones. Sit down. Okay, so you say it's Great Gatsby night. It's the 20th. So you asking people to wear the outfit like that or what?
Of course, we want you, everybody, dress up yourself. If you want to dress to the theme, come on with it and dress to the theme. Have fun with it. But if you're not able to, we're not going to stop you at the door and be like,
you can't.
You're 1980. You're not 1920.
Right.
We don't welcome
that's
you.
1990-ish right there.
Twitter, you understand that?
Yeah.
Let's try to kick around, see, as far as their attire and stuff like that. So because the line steppers are wearing the 20s, and if we just wanted to know about what's going on. So
yeah. That's what we can't wait to see it. I seen when y'all danced at the I think it was a gala, a 1920s gala or something y'all were dancing at.
It was what's his name? Y'all help me out. Y'all help, because they have some on here. It was what's his name? Celestine.
He
put on the event. And that's when we go with those outfits.
I did a cotton club. There was a cotton club.
Cotton club.
Yeah.
He asked us to wear that, so we all got it.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah. I tried, Ms. Jones. I'm a little disappointed. I tried to order a blazer that somebody wore on the Titanic, and it didn't get in time. It didn't make it in time. But yeah, I tried to order a jacket.
So don't worry about it. Everybody knows when they see him. Everybody gonna know. So it's good. Like I said, I'm excited. I'm ready. You guys are awesome, and I really look forward even though I have not been to one, I do look forward to y'all putting it on, because I know it's been great. You hear so much about it after it's over. So you guys and you guys want to say anything on the podcast, on the line? No, they haven't said anything yet, but keep up the good work. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
So, like he says, it's from 6 to 8. Why just 2 hours?
I think in the past we have done about 3 hours there. I think I can't give you an exact answer. I don't know. I think we are thinking through just shutting it down and factoring in some of the because there's a lot that go in.
It's more for me. It's more than just like the dance is the startup, but after the dance or whatever, like I think too. There's volunteers. Me and T, we volunteer, and we're there with our daughters too. So I guess to allow that time for dads to go and maybe go get something to eat with their daughters, or go hang out with their daughters a little bit more. If you get too late, then it's it's straight bedtime. But I think that opportunity 6 to 8, get time to get everybody in, get out, and maybe give an opportunity to go somewhere, spend some more one-on-one, a little bit quieter setting with each other. And just talk about the night, or talk about what's going on in their life.
Yeah. I see that. Yeah. So as far as you said you have finger painting and everything else over there, or what? I know massages and pedicures or something like that.
Oh yeah. I'm so Miss Meadows' cosmetology class. Part of it is they do things with hair, but they also did this one aspect of it where they provided those.
And she's a line stepper, right?
She's a line stepper. Yeah, she told me. That's why I talked to her the other day. I'm not sure, but we had that last year. We don't have any finger painting. That would probably be bad, Miss Jones, with some of them little ones there and the dresses.
Those little girls, they like their fingers painted.
Oh yes, I know.
We try to make sure that the little girls go back home the way they came.
Okay.
We got offered a bouncy house one time, and I was like, we can't do the bouncy house because these girls' hair is going to be everywhere, and their moms are going to be mad. So
the moms might be there with their sons.
The moms get in there this year in that bouncy house, and we find eyelashes and all kind of stuff that Miss Jones it'll be.
Ain't nothing y'all can do about it. Look, what? Okay, what's good tonight?
We just look at it and be like, well, they had a good time tonight. They had a good time.
Right. So guys, this is Blue Table Talk, and we're talking tonight about the mother son, daddy daughter event that's happening on Friday night at the Civic Center, and we want you. If you plan on going, make sure you register. This is the line. This is the link right here, the 519.com. And so when you register, because they want you to, because being protective of the kids. There are kids there. There are children there. So we try to protect our children, and we need you to register to come, so you can get in. So otherwise, I'm sure they'll let you in. But I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I have to let them say that. They have to find them on that list. So, and go ahead and register and support the 519. Is it the church itself, or is it just something I'm doing?
Well, it started off as the church that, like I said, Ike originally came this idea, but it's blossomed. The church, I don't want to downplay the church. Still plays a huge role. Right. I tell the members that all the time. They contribute, they give. But again, man, a lot of different individuals. Just as we went on, we kept thinking about different individuals that this night wouldn't be possible without the contribution of them. And again, we're open. Like I said, we start planning right after this. We would love as many organizations and community members to be a part of this, because ultimately it's for the city. This is for the city.
It's not too late for them to contribute.
No, not really. I mean, we still had little things today. I was just on the phone with Ike, and I was in the Dollar Tree today, not stealing. Let me tell you, not stealing. Taking. I did pay. I tapped.
The Lord got you, Dollar Tree.
The Lord bless you. The Lord
Jesus paid it all.
I take it away.
Jesus paid it all.
You paid taxes, you thought you going out that door.
Listen, I'm not trying to be at the daddy daughter dance virtually. I'm not trying to be there. In prison now they got these little virtual calls. I've seen that you can FaceTime, but now I need to be there. So I'm not trying to be there. I need to be there. Nah, but I was talking in person. I was talking to just tonight. So we're still grabbing things, So yes, ma'am.
So if they want to give something to you guys for that night, how do they?
Yeah, so I apologize because I just got a slight headache here. You see me holding my head here. They can go to the 519.com. They can give through. There's several different options there. They have Cash App, they have online, and they can just make a note. Cash App, some just daddy daughter dance, something like that, and we'll make sure it gets used for that.
Right.
Yeah. Right. And if you don't want to give cash or you don't want to give money, if you message me or Tyron, find us on one of the social media platforms or whatever. You message us, or you can message us and we'll come and get it, or we'll meet up at a place or whatever. Or if you want to donate something else, we're going to be there Friday morning. Be there Friday morning setting up. You just want to come to the Civic Center and drop off a bag of candy or drop off
I was about to say that.
Cupcakes or whatever it is you want to drop off. We'll be there. We'll gladly accept it, and if you want to give that way, we're not just solely if you want to give money, but if you want to give something, or we've had people donate all kinds of stuff to give. People have their own talents, and whatever they do, they donate or whatever. We'll take that too.
Okay, cool. Y'all heard it from Isaac Mouton and Tyron. If you want to donate anything, go to 519, or you can go to their personal page and let them know what you want to purchase. What you want to present to them, and they'll take it. And so I'll go there Friday morning at the Civic Center about 10-ish.
Yeah, if you be there. Yeah, if you come around 10 for a donation, just look for one of us there, and we'll take care of it.
Thank you guys for coming on Blue Table Talk tonight. We appreciate you. And this is going on Friday night. And so, I know it's going to be phenomenal because we got the best people in the house right now on Blue Table Talk. So y'all come out and help us on Friday night. And it's the event is from 6 to 8. Doors will open at 5:30. And let's just do the doggone thing. And like we said, we're trying to protect our children, so make sure you register. That is the link right there, the 519.com, and register so that so that your name could be on the list, and it will be highly protected by BPD. So, what else we need to say?
Nothing else.
Appreciate
Appreciate you having us.
Yeah, thank you, Ms. Jones. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for accepting the invitation to Blue Table Talk.
Yes, ma'am. And let us get this daddy daughter dance behind us. First of all, let me get this tomorrow night out the way. I'm gonna try to pop in there, and let me get that out the way. Let me get the daddy daughter dance behind us. See how I do out there before I commit to another line. Coming out to another night there, and then hey, we gonna keep in mind there, man. Maybe get Ike in the brainstorming session there, and we may have to run it back for some speed.
I've been there a couple of times. I've been there a couple of times, so we just waiting for you. Waiting for you. and while there's okay, I'm sorry.
No, I was just about to say, have you ever thought about incorporating the speed dating with the line dance practices there? Have you ever thought about?
I dating first, and then I gotta find out what it is. Y'all won't tell me. I'll stay on after. So anyway, if you want to learn how to line dance, or just if you already know how to line dance, we have line dance lessons tomorrow night at 6 o'clock at the American Legion Hall, Dora Miller Place on West Corner Drive, right before you get to Antioch. And so come on in there. Now there's not a parking space in front. Go if there is parking space behind or on the side. So don't say that I had nowhere to park. Yes, you do. And come on in. We will teach you a lot of line dancing. And if you want something special, please let me know before the tomorrow night so I can practice and get you going. Anyway. Thank you for coming on. We love you. God bless you. God keep you in my prayer. If I can help anybody as we pass along this way, then I know that my living is not in vain. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting us. Tomorrow, Friday night, 6 o'clock at the Beaumont, at the Civic Center. Okay? Smooches. Bye.